What's poppin'? What's poppin', YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your girl, Lisha. I'm back once again by this title. You already know that we're doing another story time. Another story time. I asked y'all on my live which video did y'all want to see, and this one got the most votes. So we're not gonna do too much as rambling. We're just gonna get straight into the story. So I'm gonna take y'all back 5 years. I was dating this boy. He was my first love. He was my first everything. We gonna call him Blackie. Now, y'all probably like, why Blackie? Because he was black as shit. Like, this nigga was black like this, like the case. Like, and I'm brown skin. So we gonna call him Blackie. So me and Blackie was dating, and at that time I think I was about 18. No, I was probably younger, and I was smoking. I do not want anybody, to look at me like, oh, why was you like 16, 17 smoking? Listen, that was a different time. I'm past that. So for those of you who don't know, when you smoke, you get the munchies. So I had the munchies, and the munchies is like when you're hungry, you just gotta taste of different foods. So I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. He like, okay, what do you want? Now this is like 11 o'clock at night, 11 p.m. So it was like we had two options. We could either go up the street to the store, or go to the store that was farther. But the store that was up the street didn't really have what I wanted, because at that time, I was high from smoking, and I had the munchies for something else that store didn't have. So he like, okay, we're gonna wait a little while, and then we're gonna go to the store. So by now it's about like 1 o'clock. Now this particular store that's further was open 24 hours. So it didn't matter what time of the night or anything. It didn't matter what time of day it was. We went to the store. You can go to the store. So I'm like, okay, come on, let's go to the store that's further. So I remember, I told him, I said, don't bring all your money out, because I'm the type of person, if I got a lot of money on me, I tend to spend a lot of money. Like if I go in the store and I know I got a certain amount of money, I tend to go overboard. Like if I know I only got a little bit, I'd be like, okay, So I'm like, don't bring all your money. You getting something to eat, I'm getting something to eat. And his friend was getting something to eat, but his friend didn't go with us. It was just me and him. So, we brought a certain amount of money. So we walk into the store. We was in love. It's late night. We a little bit high. We in our zone. We on the clouds right now, So we go to the store that's further, because at this point, the store that's right there near us is closed, because it's about like 1 o'clock. So we go to the 24-hour store. So, me and Blackie, we walking, we talking. It's dark. So we see a couple guys standing on the corner. We pass them. So we go inside the store. Now the store sold hot food. By hot food, I mean like cheesesteaks, french fries, hamburgers, stuff like that. So I got me a cheesesteak platter, which it was french fries and a cheesesteak. He got him like a hamburger and fries, and then he got his friend a cheesesteak and fries too. So we had 3 platters. We had some snacks, some candy. But mind you, while we in the store, it's like all these guys. When I say it was like all these guys, like it was at least 15 guys in the store. Literally 15 guys. So it's like, not only am I high, I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on around me, because you never know why the hell is there so many guys in the store? Like, what is going on? So next thing you know, this guy, my Blackie, go to the front of the store. I'm in the back waiting for the food, and this guy, he like brushed up against me, like my back, like my my boom boom, which is my butt. He brushed up against my boom boom. So I'm like, now mind you, let me say something. Me and Blackie, we like the same height. We both small. A lot of me and Blackie was together for 6 years. A lot of people thought we was just brother and sister. Like, a lot of people did not know that we was boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know if it was because the way we acted, like with me and him, we wasn't just boyfriend and girlfriend. We was best friends, everything. So maybe they didn't know that was my boyfriend. So the guy bumps up against me, and then when Blackie come to the back of the store, the guy asked him, oh, is that your girlfriend? Blackie said, yeah, wow, what's up? He was like, oh no, I was just asking because I thought she was in here by herself. My whole thing is like, why does it matter if I'm in here by myself? Like, I'm here to give me something to eat. Whether I'm in here with him, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, my brother, why does it matter? Like, oh, I was just making sure she was cool. Now, this is what the guy's saying to Blackie. I was just making sure she was cool. I ain't want her to be by herself. Nigga, I don't even know you. So, if anything, I'm not going to trust you. Like, you're just a random person. Like, you brushed up on me. Like, he basically touched my butt. Now you asking my boyfriend, is he my boyfriend? Like, so they already raised my eyebrows in the store. So I'm like, okay, you know. Now, we get our food. We going to the front to go pay for it. I goes and get me something to drink. In the meantime, I didn't know that these other two guys approached Blackie. I'm in the back, like on the side or whatever, getting me some juice or whatever. Blackie is up front paying for the food, and these other two guys said something smart to him. Now, I don't know because I wasn't up there. But as we was leaving, like, you know, about to leave out the store, a lot of guys kept looking at us, kept looking at Blackie up and down, just staring. Like, it was, when I say that night was one hell of a night that I would never, ever, ever in my life forget. Like, it was just so much weird stuff going on that it was just like, yo, I'm ready to go home. Like, you know how some people, when they smoke weed, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, they tend to hallucinate or skid or see things? No. I wasn't tripping, none of that. I know all them guys in that store kept staring at us, you know. So I'm like, okay. So now we walking home. Mind you, the 24-hour store was like it was like a good 25-minute walk from my house. So it was like a good 25 to 30-minute walk. So, you know, and we not really walking fast, we taking our time, like we chilling. So as we leaving the store, this one guy, he comes out, like, okay, as we walking out the store, he hurry up and bumps past us and run out the store. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is, like, I'm telling y'all, like, my antennas would stay up, they was sky high. Like, because I'm like, what is going on? Like, people running, people bumping me, people questioning my boyfriend. Like, what is going on? So now we walking. We talking, we walking. But I'm going to tell you something about me. I always pay attention to my surroundings, no matter who I'm with, where I'm at. If I'm smoking, drinking, whatever is going on, I'm telling y'all. And y'all need to take this advice too. Pay attention to your surroundings. Like, I don't care who you with. You can be with your best friend. Pay attention to your surroundings. You never know what's going on. So, it's just so ironic. Me and Blackie leave. Now, everybody else in the store want to leave. To me, all this stuff was suspicious to me. I'm telling y'all. It's just so much stuff was happening back to back to back to back to back. So I'm like, okay, the man ran out the store. Next thing you know, everybody leaving out the store. Now, I don't know if all them guys knew each other. I don't know what the hell was going on. But one thing I do know is that I had a real bad gut feeling about this. Like, I had like a real bad, like my stomach was just twirling. Like, I feel like by all that stuff happening, my high was going away. Like, I don't even think I was high no more at this point. Like, I was just curious of what the fuck was going on that night. Like, I'm just like, all this bullshit is happening. All these motherfuckers, like, what is going on? Okay, so now me and Blackie, we walking home. So as we walking, we see three guys behind us. Three guys. So we have to cross the street. So we cross the street. The three guys cross the street. So I'm like, I'm telling y'all, I pay attention to everything. I mean, I may seem crazy for this, but I'm just like, okay, what is going on? At this point, it's just like, okay, why? Who is these people? So we cross the street. Now, it looked like these guys that's behind us. I'm sorry, it was the fly. Now it looked like these guys behind us is jogging to catch up to us. Now, where we lived at that time, I didn't know people. He didn't know people. So it was just like, okay, who the fuck are you? Like, that's the type of mode I had. Like, okay, who the fuck are you? Like, so, three guys. One of them, because I kept turning around looking. Like, I didn't even give a fuck if they think that I was looking. I kept looking because I need to know what is going on. Like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all intentions? Like, hello? But at that time, I wasn't like how I am now. See, right now, I speak my mind and everything. Back then, I was a little bit shy. Like, I really didn't really talk like that. So, it was three of them. One stopped walking. He just completely stopped walking. The other two kept walking. So, I'm like, okay, excuse me. So, I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, one of them went up an alley. So, okay. So, it's like, we going straight, right? But one cut up an alley that will eventually lead him to where we're at, like where we're going. So, I'm like, By this time, one stopped walking, one cut up the alley, and one is still behind us. Okay. So, one is going up the alley. Now, at this point, we're turning. So, if you think about it, all that person that went up the alley got to do is turn right here, and you know, we're going to meet them. So, the person, I guess, went up the alley. Now, is that last one behind us. When I say I knew something was about to go down, my heart fell. Like, my heart literally just fell to the ground. Like, so I told my boyfriend, I told Blackie, I said, stop walking for a minute and let me act like I'm tying my shoe. Stop walking for a minute and let me act like I'm tying my shoe. Because if you think about it, if I would have stopped, I did stop, but if he would have kept walking, the boy that was behind us, I would have been like, okay, nothing's about to happen. But the simple fact that I stopped and pretend like I was about to tie my shoe, and he stopped too, so it was like, he was like a car length away from me. So imagine how big a car is. That's how far he was really close, but far at the same time. So I'm pretending like I'm tying my shoe or whatever. So as I stand up, I turn, look, now he on the phone, the one that was following us. I don't see the person that dipped up the corner, and I don't see the one that stopped walking. But now that I know what was about to happen, the one who dipped up the alley was on his way around. I just didn't know at that time. So after I got up from pretending I was tying my shoes, I got up and Blackie gave me back my food, because I was holding my food and he was holding him and his friend food. Blackie gave me back my food. I took my cell phone, right? Let me tell you what I did. I took my cell phone and I put it in my pants. Yes, I did. I put my cell phone in my pants. Yes, I did. Because I felt something was about to happen. I'm telling y'all, God gave me so many signs that night, whether I was high, whether I wasn't. He gave me so many signs that night. I put my phone in my pants. And it's like everything happened like boom, 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 boom. Everything happened right on time. As soon as I put my phone in my pants, the bull was so close to us. It was like I was walking down the street with him. I could have literally reached my arm out, and my arms is not that long. I'm not even that tall. I could have literally reached my arms out and touched this man. Next thing you know, everything went blank for me. It was just like, and I looked, and me and my boyfriend just standing there. Like, it's like the world just stopped. Like, literally everything just stopped. Everything was froze. Mind you, it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, it's not really that many cars out. It's not light outside at all. Everything just stopped. The boy walks up to my boyfriend. He got the gun. We're going to use this mace as the gun because it's on my keys. He got the gun. And he pointed at both of us. He smacks the platters out of his hand because he had him and his friend food. He smacks that out of his hand. Next thing you know, here come the friend. The friend just ran from nowhere and just pushed my boyfriend. So now I'm just standing there. Let me show you how I was. I was just standing there like this. I had my food in my hand. Mind you, I tucked my phone. So, and I ain't had no money on me because my boyfriend, you know, he was a sweetheart at that time. Because if he wasn't still a sweetheart, we'll be together. But anyway, he paid for everything, so I didn't have no money on me. So I just had my phone and my food. So I tucked my phone, so I'm holding my food. Now, mind you, this is how it happened. My boyfriend was standing right here. The boy came up with a gun. I was pointing at both of us, and he smacked his plate out his hand and was like, give me everything you got. So by that time, the person that ran from the alley, he coming from behind us, and he running, and he pushed my boyfriend. I'm just, okay, now the direction we got to go is straight. I'm just standing there, and I'm holding my food. I'm holding my food, and I'm slowly walking away. When I say I wasn't, listen, y'all, I loved my boyfriend with all my heart. I was not trying to leave him, but I wasn't trying to die either. So I'm holding my food, and I'm slowly but surely walking away. I'm just slowly but surely walking away. So next thing I know, I'm not really that far from him and my boyfriend and, well, he's not my boyfriend no more, but y'all get the point. My boyfriend and the guys, so they smacked his platter out his hand. They stomped his platter, the platters that he had, him and his friend food, they stomped them. He had like a shirt, like a button-down shirt on, had a pocket right here. He had his ID, his phone in his pocket. They took his phone. They left his ID. If you're going to rob somebody, you're going to take everything. I don't give a fuck if it's an ID. Now, how y'all knew that was an ID? How y'all didn't know that was a credit card? Y'all didn't know what it was. This how I know they wasn't really robbers. So, they dug in his back pocket, took the money, took his phone, and then the guy put the gun out. And he was holding it to his head, like literally to his head. By that point, I'm just sitting there shaking because it's like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck I'm high too. Mind you, I'm high. Well, I'm just like, oh my goodness, what the fuck not only am I high, I'm hungry because I got the munchies. So listen, I'm ready to go in the house and eat. If y'all gonna kill us, y'all gonna rob us, what y'all gonna do? Make y'all line up. I'm ready to go home and eat. You feel me? So they got the gun, they pointed at him. They like, oh, what's your name? So he like, I'm not telling you shit. I'm not telling you shit. So they pointed the gun like literally in his face, and it was a real gun. They pointed like literally in his face, like directly in his face. So then the guy pushed him, was like, man, get the fuck out of here. Excuse my French. Get the fuck out of here. So they pushed him. When they pushed him, he went further than, like, he almost fell. Like, he tripped backwards. They pushed him. They pushed him in his chest. Pushed him real hard. By that point, he was standing a little bit further than me. So I was basically closer to where the guys was because they done pushed him. So now I'm standing there. Mind y'all, I done moved my way over. So they pushed him. Next thing you know, the guy gonna come up to me with the gun. Now he in my face. He gonna say, mind you, these guys didn't have no mask on. None of that. They didn't have none of that at all. So I'm like, I'm just looking at these guys. Just looking at them. Just staring at them because it's like, it's late. What y'all thought, because it's dark, I wasn't going to see your face? Like, I mean, like, is this like a joke? Is this like, this before I was doing YouTube videos, but is this a prank? So I'm standing there, they pulled the gun out, he pulls the gun to me, and he like, what the fuck is you looking at? And I'm looking at him like, nigga, I'm looking at you. You the one that's robbing me. You ain't even got no damn mask on. But you know, I ain't saying nothing at that time, you know. Kept my mouth closed. I wasn't trying to die. Like, at the end of the day, I was not trying to die. Like, and like when they was touching, like when they pointed the gun at both of us, well, when the boy, before the boy ran up and the guy pointed the gun at both of us, my boyfriend at the time, he was just like, don't touch her, don't say nothing to her. If you're gonna do something, do it to me. And that's the right time I start moving over and over and over, because I'm like, okay, boo, I see you. You trying to take a bullet for me? You love me, baby, don't you? You love me, don't you? If he loved me, we would still be together. But no. So, mind you, now he like, what the fuck is you looking at? What the fuck is you looking at? He like, go. Like, I guess telling me to leave. So me and my boyfriend, we just start walking, and I'm crying. When I say I was crying so bad, because I thought that they was gonna kill him, like, because they kept asking him, like, what the fuck is your name? What's your name? He like, I'm not telling y'all shit. I don't even know y'all. Like, I'm not telling y'all nothing. He kept pointing the gun at his head. Like, not only is you pointing a gun at this man, you're pointing it at his head. You pull that trigger, my baby at that time, he was gonna be gone. Like, no. So I'm crying because I'm scared. Like, I couldn't believe what just happened. So we get in the house. We go in my room or whatever. So I got my food. Listen, you know, I got my food. And I don't play by my food. He like, oh, I can't believe them niggas, they took my food. So he's telling his homie, like, I just got robbed and they took our food or whatever. They didn't really took the food. They just smacked out his hand and they stomped it. Now, I don't know how old y'all is watching this, but if you young, I'm going to tell you something. If you're going to rob somebody, right, you're going to rob them. Why would you smack his platter out his hand, his food out his hand, and then stomp it? Why? What, like, if I could see those people right now, I would ask them, what was your point of doing that? What, you was hungry and you was mad? What, you was one of them guys that was in the store and you was mad because you probably was high and hungry and didn't have no money and you jealous? Like, what's your, mind you, they took his ID, and guess how much money they took, y'all? They took a phone that we got cut off the morning after it happened, so that was pointless. And then the phone had a code on there, so they couldn't get in the phone. They took $5. $5. Did y'all hear me? $5. What they gonna do with $5? What would you do with $5? Nowadays, where the fuck is $5 getting you? Nowhere. So it's just like, what was all that for? Like, I have no clue. What was it all for? Like, what was the like I said, what was y'all jealous because y'all was hungry? Like, what was y'all point? So we went in the house. I start crying because I'm scared. I wasn't even scared. I was just shaking up because I just really thought, like, I just felt like my life was going to be over. Like, I just felt, I knew, and it's crazy because I felt it in my gut. Like, I just could feel that something bad was about to happen. I could not believe it. Like, I'm just like, I'm crying. Now, it got to the point where I stopped crying. Because I had to remind myself, like, girl, you high and you hungry. And guess what, girl? You still got your platter, girl. So you finna fuck that food up, girl. So I shared my food with him. I gave him a piece of my cheesesteak and some of my french fries. Because I really don't like fries like that. But, you know, I was high. So, you know, that's what I had taste for. And we went about our night. And, like, the next couple days after that, I was in a store. Not that same store. It was, like, a different store. And I didn't bump into this guy. Like, I was going down the aisle. I was like the market. I was going down the aisle, and this other guy I was going one way down the aisle, and the guy was going the other way. And I looked at him, and this felt like slow motion. Like, it was just like, doom, 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 doom. But of course I wasn't running, I was walking. But I was still like, doom, 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 doom. I looked up. It was the guy. Yes, it was the guy with the gun. Listen, the guy with the gun. And I know he knew who I was because he was staring, just as much as I was staring at him. Yes, he was looking at me right in my face. My whole thing is, why would you rob somebody without nothing on your face? Now, what if we had a lot of money on us and we pressed charges, or we was those type of people that called the cops? Nigga, you will be locked up. Like, that's how I know that the reason for them robbing us wasn't no reason. Like, it had been something stupid, like, oh, they was mad because we was buying food. Like, it had been the most stupidest thing on this earth, because it's like, y'all didn't get nothing. Y'all wasn't even robbers for real, because y'all didn't even have the right equipment. Like, really? 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 But yeah. That concludes this video. I don't know. I think the video is kind of long. I'm sorry if it was kind of long. But guess what? I had to get this story out because, you know, I love y'all. If I can give all of y'all a hug, I give y'all a hug, because I bangs with y'all and y'all bangs with me back. Shout out to all the people that got their notifications on. But guess what? If you made it this far in this video, then you're not subscribed. Like, what is you doing? Like, hit that subscribe button while you edit. Turn that notifications on, because you know I go live. I don't have a set schedule when I go live. Sometimes I just be in the house boring. I just go live. Shout out to everybody that got their notifications on, because y'all be showing mad crazy love. Like, mad crazy love. Like, I really fucks with y'all. But that concludes this little video, or whatever, how I got robbed at gunpoint. Yes, I know y'all was laughing. I know y'all was laughing with me, because there was some funny parts in this story. But anyway, comment down below some videos y'all want to see. Also, go check out my description box. Is a link. There's a couple links in my description box for the ladies. There's a link, because I'm selling these lipsticks. I sell lipsticks, so go check those out. There's a link for the lipsticks. There's a link for these chokers, and there's also a link for these crop tops that I'm selling. Also, I never got it. I'm already at 1,100 and something subscribers, and I have yet to make a Q&A for you guys. You guys want to get to know me. Some of y'all, y'all be on my live. Y'all be asking me questions, so y'all kind of know me. But I want y'all to really, like, really know me, because I'm popping. I am popping. Did you hear that? I'm popping. So there's a link in my description box. It's like, you click that link and you can ask me any questions on that link, or y'all can leave your questions down below. But make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm out of here.